welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another TV season review. What season am I deciding to bring your lovely way? This kind of like in the dark kind of segment on the Movie Throne. Well, I decided to do an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7 series finale review. No, I'm not going to go through the whole entire season, episode after episode. I'm going to strictly do my personal review on the last 2-hour episode of this series. It could be controversial, it can be whatever the hell you want to call it. Some people loved it, some people hated it, some people are thankful that it's over. Me personally, I lay right in the middle. Well, actually, I'm kind of sad that it's gone, because now what the hell else are you going to watch, right? But I'm pretty sure they're going to replace it with something else and with new people and maybe some old people. Aging Coulson, who knows? But, you know, happy that it's ended. And in my personal opinion, ended on a good note rather than a bad note. So anyways, like always, I'll try and keep it non-spoilery. But, you know, usually for the TV season reviews, they are spoilers. So you know what? I'm just going to spoil the hell out of it. I'm going to put a spoiler little thing on the top there so you guys will know. But my little mini non-spoiler is that started off kind of slow. Typical S.H.I.E.L.D. episode that it's kind of like wishy-washy and a lot of jumping around here and there. And then as soon as you hit 45 minutes into this is when it starts to pick up. You're like, okay, what is the threat? What is the overall 2-hour story arc for the series finale? What's the whole gist of it? And it's amazing. It was good. You know, a lot of jumping back and forth, a lot of loose ends tied up. You brought a lot of the characters back to interact with each other. All their like little separate missions or whatever the hell they were going on in the last little bit kind of all works well together. And then it ends well too. I like the way the sending it was, or the send-off, how they gathered together. They borrowed elements from the MCU itself. Storylines, little things here and there. Very good. For me, I would say, honestly, I like this ending a lot better than Gotham, to tell you the truth. Just the way it ended, it left the door open for a lot of cool stuff to come our way, or not come our way, or just basically just end it where it is. But the way it began, the whole entire series, is the way it ended. So let's just leave it at that. Started with Phil Coulson, it ended with Phil Coulson. Let's just say that. So there you go. That's my non-spoiler. So now let's get into the spoiler portion. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, don't watch me. Don't watch this video. Come back later. Watch the whole 2-hour thing. Then come and join me here. But it will be spoiler filled from this moment on. There's a spoiler sign. Let's get into it. Beginning of the episode, guys, I was a little bit worried. It was like, oh no, here we go. They're going to blow the 2-hour series finale here. It reminded me of the typical S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes that kind of start off and it's a little wishy-washy and then it kind of just goes down its own little path. You think it's going one way, but then it goes another. The first 35 minutes of this was kind of like that. It's like, okay, where are we going with this whole story, guys? You know, what's the big deal? What's their mission? What's their objective? And of course, we found out 45 minutes roughly in that they had to gather a whole bunch of parts somehow through different agents to form this kind of like, I guess, time machine or something. Kind of like what we got with Ant-Man, that it would bring back Fitz from wherever the hell he was hiding in. Multiverse was kind of thrown all over the place on us, guys. Bring him back because he held the keys and explains why the hell they were jumping from place to place, year to year, this whole entire season 7. But everything melded very well. Pictures or pieces of the puzzle put together. We understood why Fitz was pretty much gone for the whole entire season until the last episode. Actually 2 episodes, but it's a 2-hour finale. Very cool. Time travel, jumping back and forth. Storytelling, explaining how they got where they got and why they had to do it, which was great. I was like, okay, cool, get it. And then the last battle scenes was pretty cool. The way they were fighting all these guys and they had to drag all of them into where the hell Ant-Man was kind of way in a negative space, I want to call it. Place where there's no space. I know you guys are going to all tell me exactly what the hell it's called, you know. I'm a little tired, only had 3 hours of sleep here. But, yeah. So they're all there, and then they end up going back to our timeline and all this crap. I'm leaving a lot out because, you know what, you guys can enjoy it yourself, but it's a lot of talking and narrating and all this crap. The relationship's getting even tighter. Cora, the main thing, the two sisters kind of like working together to kind of save the day, turning their enemies into basically not mindless slaves of the lady who was in charge. I don't even know her name, to tell you the truth. Gave them a conscience, basically, to make them feel whatever. So as things were like really hitting the fan, that's what happens. And then you find out that Fitz and what do you call it? I can't even remember her name now. Oh my god. But anyways, Fitz and whatever the hell, I can't even remember her name, guys, to tell you the truth. They had a kid. Let's just say that, you know. And Gemma, there you go. King is getting old, guys. Gemma and Fitz had a kid. That's who they were really protecting. That was their goal, which was cool. We didn't know that part of the puzzle until literally the last 10 minutes of the movie, or sorry, the show, or the episode, the finale. And it was cool to see that they had a kid, and that's what, you know, their objective or main objective was to kind of keep her safe and to preserve their timeline with their kid and what they've kind of had a life. At the same time, save their friends, right? It was pretty cool. The send-off was pretty cool. They all gathered together, sitting down, kind of like getting an update in this nice little comfortable setting. You know, everybody had their own little spiel, what they kind of were doing and what they're going into. A little bit, not too much. It was until they used that little thing on their head and they kind of pressed it and kind of warped back to their own little reality or whatever the hell part of the world they were living, which is pretty cool. Meg was like a professor or something teaching young students or new recruits for S.H.I.E.L.D. in the Phil Coulson Academy, which was pretty cool. I kind of figured that she would be teaching. Other guys were part of S.H.I.E.L.D. on the actual ship that they tore down, oh my god, in the second Captain America movie, if not, you know, the heli carrier. That's, you know, I'm telling you. A lot of cool things here and there. You know, everybody doing their, some people are in space. I don't want to ruin it all, guys. Trust me, there's so much I'm leaving out. And Coulson, like I was saying earlier in the non-spoiler part, it started with him and it ended with him. Basically, he got the keys to his new revamped Corvette, that little red Corvette that he had at the beginning of the film, or the series, that he would fly up in the air and kind of cool. And that's where he met Quake or Daisy, which is pretty cool. I wish they were together like that and kind of fly out like that, but he got on that sucker. It slowly morphs into this cool looking car, takes off and flies towards the screen, and that's pretty much it. That's the way the series ended. Honest to God, I was a little worried at the beginning, and then the last hour kind of brought everything all together. It tied all the loose ends up and stuff, and it actually ended well. I think better than Gotham did. Like, the way it started, it's the way I felt, and you know, I don't feel no worse. I'm like, oh, I wasn't disappointed or let down in any way, because I had low expectations for this, and I'll tell you right now, I was honestly entertained and interested. For 2 hours, it's pretty damn good. Well, probably an hour and 45 minutes because of the commercials and all that crap, but overall, I truly liked it. I gave it, you know, I would give it a pass. Let's just say that. I'm not going to say, oh my God, if you miss the finale, you're going to miss everything. If you're a S.H.I.E.L.D. fan, you will be happy with the way it ended. Started with Coulson, ended with Coulson. End of story, how it should have. There's no other way they could have ended this damn thing. Yeah, was the battle scene near the end lackluster? Yeah, it was. It wasn't the greatest. I've seen better episodes throughout all 7 seasons than this one in particular. But for what they wanted to do a more character-driven storyline and a little bit more touchy-feely, if you want to say that. They accomplished it in my book. If that's what they were after, they did it. So there you go. That is my spoiler TV review of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7 series finale. Overall, as a whole entire series, not the greatest, not the worst. I've seen a lot worse, you know. Season 1 started off strong. Season 2 was kind of iffy. 3 got a little bit more interesting. I think 4 is when we got the Ghost Rider. 5 is where people kind of like jumped off and like, where the hell are they taking this? 6 was okay. you got me back. What's going on with this whole storyline going in the future past and all this crap? This one, I loved it. In a way, it was probably one of their stronger seasons, and it's good that they ended off well, and it just didn't end off in season 6, and that's it. You know, the time travel back in the different time periods and stuff was okay to me. It was done well. The actors all came back. They all brought it, which made it more interesting and enjoyable for me personally. The season went pretty quick for me, to tell you the truth. So it ended off with a good season, like the first one when it started. So, okay, that's it. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but overall, I'm thoroughly happy. Would I buy this set personally? I'm not in a hurry to go get it, I'll tell you right now. Would I get it eventually? Yeah. It's a good thing to add to the rest of your MCU as an alternate universe or a what-if storyline there. Because you don't know where Agent Coulson's going to end up next. Is he going to go back into the MCU, which I'm kind of leaning towards. I think that's what he'll be doing, which will be interesting because they need a familiar face to kind of like kickstart the next phase of the MCU. And if Nick Fury is not going to be around too much and Coulson will be, hey, anything Agent Coulson is a good thing in my book. So there you go. Clark Gregg, amazing job. I'm telling you, Daisy job. Like I said, the whole crew did an amazing job. Let's just say that. So good job. Totally happy with it. I recommend you guys watching the 2-hour finale if you're a S.H.I.E.L.D. fan. So until next time, be the hell good. Check this out. Check out my other cool content right here on the Movie Throne. My other TV season reviews that I've done. Not too many, but when there is something for me to watch, check it out. There's a Transformer one I just did. The Netflix that just came out. Movie recommendations. More cool stuff coming your way. There'll be a little bit retweaking here and there with this whole moving forward with this reviews and when they drop and all that crap. But that's for another video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe. Stay off the King's throne, and I will definitely see you soon, sometime in the near future right here on YouTube land. So until then, King is out of here. Take it easy.